Hello and how you doing? And welcome back to Two Jagoffs. I am Austin Cairns, joined here with
Lucas Kuhns and the Fourth Horsemen.
And welcome back to Two Jagoffs. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first 7 weeks of the NFL season, Lucas and I went through and talked about all the NFL games that happened. We recapped them and we predicted them. But today and going forward, we are going to try and have a special guest picker on every single week. And this week, I figured let's bring on 1/4 of the Have a Shift Day podcast, my good friend, fellow Point Park Sports Comm student, Nik Shermeto, to the podcast. Nick, it's good to see you, sir.
Thanks for having me on.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. A little tired, but I'm good.
A little tired, yeah. It's cold outside, so
It is. It's not that bad.
it's not that bad now. No, you're like the cold weather. Yeah, you got shorts on. I got the whole Pittsburgh fit on.
It's not really bothering me.
Really?
No.
That's good. That's good. So you're 1/4 of Have a Shift.
Correct.
You correct me if I'm wrong. It's a hockey podcast, right?
Yep.
Cover all things hockey. Today we're going to be talking football, though, so this is going to be pretty exciting. Can you tell me a little bit about Have a Shift Day, like how you got started with that?
Yeah. So it kind of started as me, one of the co-hosts for it, Jake Levitsky. We met freshman year, just kind of through sideline, and we both kind of, we both loved the Penguins. We both loved hockey, knew a lot about it. So that's kind of like how we became great friends. And we both had like this idea of like, why don't we do like, originally it was going to be like a radio show, like on WPPJ.
Okay.
We thought about doing it. And then it would have been like a podcast, but just exclusively for that. So there was like a forum at WPPJ. You could like sign up with like your radio show idea, and it was actually on paper. It wasn't even online. It was like at like a little table they had set up. So I can't remember if it was. I think it was Jake. Jake signed up and said he wanted to do this thing called Have a Shift Day, and I just wrote my name down and put a little arrow to it to like him and his idea. It was like I didn't even write anything down. I just put the arrow. And then I met him up later that night, and I was like, yeah, I just put like, he like told me like, oh, I signed up. I was like, oh, yeah, I know. I wrote my name down under yours and just put an arrow to it. And he's like, we found it funny. And then we were like, oh, like, with WPPJ, excuse me, we, it would have to be like a specific time that they could do it and stuff. And we're like, oh, why don't we just, there's a podcast studio. Why don't we just do it there instead, so we can do it like on our own times of what works with us. So then Jake then was, we were kind of just like talking about it for a bit. Originally it was just us two, and then Jake kind of texted me one day and he's like, yeah, like I got this girl Megan, like she's gonna do it with us. And I was like, okay, cool, like sounds good. So yeah, that's kind of how it all started.
And it's the four of you guys now.
Yeah.
Because I just had Ryan Jones on Steel City Commuters yesterday, actually, with Nick Brown, and he was sharing how it was originally you, Megan, and Jake kind of started, and then he kind of came in a little bit afterwards. I think it was like a year or so afterwards.
Yeah, because he's a grade below us.
Okay.
So
you guys are all juniors or seniors?
Jake is a senior, me and Megan are juniors.
Okay.
And Ryan's a sophomore, so...
Oh, wow, so all over the board there, yeah.
Yeah. So, year after, once again at Sideline, the first show again, we met Ryan, just like had conversations with him. Great guy, got to know him really quickly. Basically that whole night, we all three got to know him. We realized like, oh yeah, he knows hockey and stuff. And I think it was Megan who actually brought him on and was like, she kind of like pulled us to the side and was like, I could see him being like another co-host. And I think it was both me and Jay were like, yeah, like we definitely see what you're seeing. So, like, I don't remember if it was that night or, like, the week later. Or maybe, like, a day later. I don't know. It was something like that. Around that same time, we immediately were like, all right, we're just going to ask him if he wants to, like, be our fourth co-host. Because originally we were like, maybe four's too much. But then we were like, but this guy, like, he really knows his stuff. And we just knew we just had to have him on. So we asked him, and he was honored too, and we're so happy we got him too.
Yeah, and you guys have a nice dynamic chemistry over there too. I mean, you got Ryan, who's like pretty articulate. And I told Ryan this yesterday when he was on Steel City. He was very articulate. He knows his stuff. He does his research.
Absolutely.
Megan kind of loops you guys all back in.
Oh,
The host
absolutely.
has to bring you in. I know you're on more of the crazier side along with Jake. Sometimes she has to loop you guys back in a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how it is on Steel City. I got to loop Nick Brown, and Lucas, you can speak from experience too on this. We have to loop Nick Brown back in because sometimes he goes on his tyrants. And then over on We Are Family, I just recently picked apart those guests. We've had all them on as well. Peyton's a little bit more of the crazier one. Jake's still kind of the
Yeah.
moderator in that sense.
Yeah, I feel like you have to have like that person.
You got to have that person to moderate it.
Yeah, you got Megan the moderator,
Megan the moderator.
the lead. I would say the head of the whole ordeal there.
The head of Have a Shift Day.
Ryan with his analysis, Jake with his stats, and then me with my just
You got the entertainment value.
the entertainment value. But I feel like you need that for every podcast.
You do. You really do. I mean, Lucas, you can speak from experience too. Both of us, we bounced off each other. Like, we would argue sometimes, debate off each other, game shows, you name it.
I feel like that's what makes a good podcast, though. It's like you need someone to be like that entertainment, that
Yeah.
what's going on here type of person. Like,
Sure.
Yeah, we got a guy for that.
We got a guy for that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's Mr. Jack Dean. He makes his appearances. You've probably seen him in the promo. Skinny dude with the mask. Yeah, that's our entertainment guy right there. We'll call him up anytime we need something funny to happen.
that's awesome.
Same with Kevin. But I have one more question for you before we get to the NFL game.
Yeah,
so
let's do it.
talk about Point Park University. I'm a student here. Lucas is an incoming freshman now. You're also a student. What really brought you to Point Park University? Why did you choose this path?
Yeah, so I chose Point Park. Ever since I started seriously looking at colleges, this was my top destination. This is where I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I looked at I toured and got accepted to 4 other schools,
Oh, wow.
I still chose here.
What were those schools, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I got accepted here, ETSU, Eastern Tennessee State, Point Park Maryland, Point Park Altoona, Penn State Maryland, Penn State Altoona, and IUP.
And then you chose Point Park.
I did, yeah.
That's awesome. And you're studying sports communications. Is there an end goal for you? Are you looking to be on camera, play-by-play, behind the scenes?
Definitely the dream would kind of be I would love to do something in obviously hockey. That's my sport. But yeah, I really would just say whether it be play-by-play, color, or just an analyst on pregame, postgame, or intermission, or even on ESPN or TNT, one of those major networks that cover, or even NHL network, just something along those lines.
Yeah, just kind of keep it open as well. You don't want to limit yourself to one thing.
Well, yeah, definitely you
Yeah.
don't whatever hockey team wants to hire me, I'll take, obviously, but yeah, I mean, just overall though, just working in hockey, that's what I want to be, is just talking hockey for the rest of my life.
Well, now's the time to do it too, especially with the Pens on the uprise now. Let's go Pens. They're looking pretty good so far.
I know, they're a lot better than even I thought they were going to be. They're having a great start to the year. I mean, and I do want to shout out Drew for this take as well, because me and him both agree. Even in preseason when they were winning, you just kind of felt like there's a different vibe this year. With Dan Muse and everything, there's a different vibe heading into the year, which it was a strangely positive vibe. And so far they're keeping it up. They're playing good. I mean, they just look great. They look, for once, somewhat fast. I mean, Malkin looks back to his prime self.
Mm-hmm.
Sid's still Sid. Even Letang with his limited minutes he looks solid now that he's limited role. Eric Carlson looks the leash kind of got let off of him. I use that for an example, I think in our first episode on Have a Shift Day. And he just looks great. I mean, She Loves has played fantastic. Jari low-key kind of looks, do I dare say, kind of good again. I mean, him and She Loves both of a shutout already, and we're 7 games into the season. And 2 of our wins have been shutouts. Yeah, this team looks rolling, and
I will say, I fully agree with you. They're looking good, and I'm impressed with the goalie tandem. I like how Muse isn't having just one goalie at a time. He's intertwining them too. And I'm not gonna lie to you. In Jari's first start, Jari didn't look bad at all. I was very
No,
impressed.
I mean,
with
I
Jari.
didn't get to. His first start was against the Islanders, and unfortunately, I wasn't home, so I didn't get to watch it. I did listen to it though.
Yeah.
And from what it sounded like he was playing solid. His positioning sounded. I keep saying looked, but I really mean sounded. Pretty spot on. I mean,
Yeah.
he made clutch saves, especially in that third period.
Oh yeah, that third period was good.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to kind of put into words because you're not expecting to talk positive about it, because
You're not. No, and here's the thing. I'm an avid Jari hater. That's why Lucas keeps looking at me like that, because I've been very outspoken of my distaste for Jari. He's a Jari fan. He has him as home screen over there.
He's also he calls my home screen blasphemous.
I mean, I respect it. I had the, I mean, I don't know if you know this. I'm sure you know this, but I don't know if you've seen it for yourself.
Mhm.
Last fall, I bought the Tristan Joey Guangdong Tigers jersey.
I did see you wear that.
Yeah, and I wore that to Nationwide Arena when they played the Blue Jackets and we went. Because but I haven't worn it this year because he hasn't deserved it.
Yeah, no.
He's been playing good, and I'm just impressed. I honestly, and the youth too.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Sullivan, he values, unless it's his guys, like we saw when he got called up from Wilkes when he replaced Johnston. He won't use young players really.
Mm-mm.
But under Dan Muse, you see all this. Our third line is really Hallander, Kindle, and I'm blanking on the third guy. Oh, Novak. You see that line, and they're so speedy, so fast, so skilled. And, Kindle and Brunik are both probably going to spend the whole year in the NHL. I'll be a bit limited, but that's fine. They both don't deserve to get sent back down because what's that going to do for their development? Really nothing. They've already destroyed the WHL. There's no point in sending them back down.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, it's just a nice, fresh breath of air now for this team.
It really is. It's good to be a Pens fan finally. It's finally good, especially with the devastating season we saw with the Pirates. The Penguins finally up on a roll. Lucas got the hat on over there. And the
Attaboy.
Steelers, I mean, they've been on the uprise too. We'll talk about them when we get into the game, but I want to transition over to the NFL games now. We've got a big game Thursday night, Minnesota Vikings, LA Chargers. Lucas, I'm going to bounce it over to you first. You weren't here last week. You're finally back. What's your thoughts on this game?
I think the Chargers are going to win this one. I've been saying it all year. I think that the Chargers are a contender. You've been saying it as well. I like the Chargers a lot. Minnesota, did they win last week? Or did they lose? I don't remember.
Who, the Minnesota Vikings?
Yeah. They lost. Did they lose to?
The Vikings. Here, if you give me 1 second.
I like making
Put me on the
Google
spot over here. My gosh.
I like him whenever he Googles on the spot because then he messes
Philadelphia.
up and tells me previous
Philadelphia.
weeks. I like the Chargers. Justin Herbert's actually having he's having the best year of his entire career so far. And I feel like no one was really expecting them to do good, but they are. I just don't think Minnesota is that great of a team. McCarthy's not back.
Nope. Wentz.
Yeah, I just don't think that Wentz is going to be able to do enough to beat this Chargers team, so I'm going to take the Chargers.
You got Chargers? Who you rolling with, Nick?
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game. I think it'll actually be a really close game, but I'm going to say I think Herbert gets it done.
You think Herbert gets it
I'm
done?
going to say Chargers win that game.
Look, here's the deal with the Vikings. I have such a hard time betting against them because of the Brian Flores coach defense that they have. Brian Flores, in my opinion, is one of the most defensive. He knows his defense, and I have a very hard time picking against them. There's no denying the talent of Justin Herbert and what he brings to the table, but he finally has weapons. That was the thing we critiqued him on for the longest time. When will Justin Herbert have weapons? When will Quentin Johnston come into his own? When are they going to finally bring someone in? They have a running game. Omarion Hampton, he's been on and off the field with injuries. We understand that. But Jim Harbaugh believes in Justin Herbert. He believes in this team. So it's hard to bet against them. They are home on SoFi Stadium. I'll go Chargers too. I'll agree with you guys. We'll go around the whole board here and pick LA. Now we got the Dolphins and Falcons, a.k.a. a snooze fest. I'm going to go to you on this one first, Nick. This is not really that good of a game. Two teams that suffered losses last week. Who do you got?
It's the Dolphins and the Falcons.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dolphins lost to the Browns.
Wow. Yeah.
They didn't just lose to the Browns. They got dominated by the Browns.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Falcons to this one. I think this will be so low scoring. I don't know why. unless you're a fan of these two teams, I don't know anyone who's going to be watching this. And if so, that's just plain torture to yourself. Yeah, but I'm going to take the Falcons because I don't think Tua's that good. I think
You're not a Tua guy?
I think Tua
if you-
might be benched this game.
if you literally want my opinion, I think he should have retired last year to literally take care of himself. I don't think he should be playing football anymore. And I think, we think Antonio Brown is bad. I'm genuinely, from a human standpoint, concerned for his future.
That's a fair point.
I genuinely and I think it's just drastically affected his on-field play, and I worry about his future. He should not be playing football anymore.
Couldn't agree more with you on that one. What about you, okay?
Taking Atlanta in a 9-6 win.
9-6.
I think Miami gets a touchdown and misses the extra point.
Okay. Honestly, that's not a bad prediction.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that. I was gonna say 9, 10, 6, something like that. Low scoring.
Very low
poverty
scoring.
game.
Yeah, Miami will have 6 or 7 points.
Okay, there it
7.
is. Setting him up for it. Okay.
Hey, I don't get to. I'm not a. Megan has imposed a ban of 6-7
What?
on our
She
podcast.
banned it.
She banned it. She said so you know how we do our quizzes?
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone who gets caught doing the motion or saying 6-7 loses points for those standings for the quiz.
That doesn't translate on other podcasts, though, at least, right? You're in the safe zone there.
I better hope not, because otherwise.
You just lost that quiz
Well,
if you did.
don't worry. We're our own entity over here. We kind of have our own safe zone.
Well, that's good. Megan, 6-7.
Yeah, we have a democracy over here. We have to vote on bans for things over here. So
Yeah, we don't-
Austin can't just outright go, no more of that.
Yeah, we don't have that luxury on the podcast. We get.
You're in an oligarchy over there.
We got the Lukic regime.
Look at you.
But no, seriously though, it's kind of good though, because if we didn't have her though, we go so off the rails. It's not even. She's not even gonna be on next week's episode.
Oh.
She's working the Pens game.
6-7.
So.
May as well call it the 6-7 special.
No, we're not allowed. She's she has our interns and our editor watching us like a hawk. So,
Oh my gosh.
so yeah.
Yeah, Austin's not allowed to ban stuff because he's also the one goofing off half the time
Yeah, you can 6-7 as much as you want over here.
on 2 Jagoffs.
6-7. It should be called 6-7 Jagoffs.
6-7 Jagoffs. Okay.
I mean, it's getting there.
We'll make it a shirt. Yeah.
I would buy that shirt. You don't even have to give me that for free. I'd buy that. I'd buy that tomorrow with the money I don't have.
Lucas, tell your sister we might have to make that one too, a shirt when we do our first batch. I'm gonna agree with you guys. I'm going the Falcons. I'm expecting a big game out of Bijan Robinson. I really like what I'm seeing from him this year. It just sucks knowing that Jahmyr Gibbs and Jonathan Taylor are playing so well. He's not really getting the credit because he's on a bad team compared to Taylor and Gibbs, who's actually on solid teams right now. But outside of that, Michael Penix Jr. still has room to grow. A lot of people are calling for Raheem Morris's job already. I still say that's too soon. It's only his second year as a head coach for the Falcons. Give him some time. Let him play with. Let's see how these players play out. I got to go Atlanta though. Miami's it's a dumpster fire.
You're telling me he hasn't fixed a terrible team in 2 years?
No, go figure. Who would have imagined? From 2 terrible teams to another 2. Let's go to the Jets and Bengals. The New York Jets are the only team to not win a game yet so far this year. But the Bengals put together, surprisingly, a victory on Thursday Night Football against the Steelers. Now, I'm talking to 2 Steelers fans. You're a Steelers fan, right, Nick?
Oh yeah.
I know that was probably a tough loss to watch. What's your thoughts on the Bengals going into this game?
I mean, they're playing the Jets, so I think they're gonna blow them out of the water.
Even without
honestly.
Burrow?
Yes. I think Joe Flacco. Is it Joe Flacco, right?
Flacco,
Yeah,
yep.
Flacco.
Flacco. I keep saying some sentences I'll say Flacco, pronounce it correctly, and then I'll say Falco, and I'm like,
Flacco.
that's not right. But Joe Flacco, I've never liked him. I've never rooted for him. I can't. I just can't.
It's tough.
But unbiasedly, he's still got it, and he showed that against us. And I mean, the Jets are the Jets. Jets, Jets.
All right, you got the. You're going.
I'm going
What's your-
33-6.
Okay.
It's not going to be close.
No, it's not going to be close at all. I'm going to agree. I'm going to go Bengals here. I like what I'm seeing from Flacco. I still believe the Browns should not have traded him to a division rival.
Idiots.
I don't
That
know.
was so dumb.
I understand trading Flacco. I'm okay with that. But to all teams, why the Bengals? Why the team that's the most desperate in your division for a quarterback? That makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever.
Because the Browns are the Browns.
Browns are the Browns, but the Jets are also the Jets. So I'm not going to be able to pick them in this game. I think Tyrod Taylor's now getting the start from what I'm hearing. Justin Fields is now on the bench.
Fields is benched. Aaron Glenn is no longer happy with him.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a bad game. Give me the Bengals.
Yeah.
What about you, Lucas? Yeah, and I don't even got to ask. The look says it all.
You see that massive check mark?
I see that massive check mark.
It's not for the Jets.
Okay, it's for the Bengals.
Yeah. And I will say, though, if I may just add,
Absolutely.
I will be cheering so hard for the Jets to win this game because I don't want the Bengals to win. And if the Jets win, that would be hilarious.
Party at Nick's
Holy,
house.
low key, like might have to have a wager at the apartment if the Jets beat the Bengals. Beat the Bengals.
We'll do a 2 Jagoffs live stream. Just us partying
Let's go.
afterward. We'll do a big party afterwards.
Let's
Why not?
go.
We'll celebrate it.
Let's
Get all the
go.
whole sports comp students in there. Talking about the next game, Browns and the Patriots. I've been very impressed with Drake May so far this year. Statistically, he's the best quarterback in football. Is he the MVP, though? I don't think he quite is. We'll discuss that in a little bit. But they are playing some good football right now. I'm just going to start us off and say I'm not a fan of Dylan Gabriel. I don't really care for the Cleveland Browns as much. I'm going New England at home here. They have a much better team. My only concern is the run game because New England doesn't have one. Cleveland's good at stopping it. That's a recipe for disaster. I'm still going with the Pats.
Yeah, I'm going to go with them as well. I mean, you said best. Gabriel doesn't look good. Jalen Ramsey pointed at Shador and said, tell him to put you in.
I saw that.
He said all that should need to be heard. Yeah, I'm taking New England. I think Drake May's probably about third in my MVP vote right now.
Who you got?
First off, I don't like either of these teams. Never have, never will. But,
Die hard Steelers fan over.
oh yeah. But, Browns win in overtime, 34-31.
Wow. Okay. We're going upset
I think
here.
Damn.
Dylan Gabriel plays great, and I think the Browns upset the Packers, upset the Patriots here. I'm going to go 34-31 Browns.
So would you say that's your upset?
In
of the week?
overtime.
In overtime, too.
Yeah.
That's a bold prediction. Clip that right there. That's a
In overtime.
in overtime.
In
Dun, dun, dun.
overtime.
You know, I'm not mad at that at all. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. That's a solid pick. That's a solid pick. You're not on the Drake May hype train though. You don't think he's that good?
No, I think he's so overrated.
Oh really?
I don't know why people like him. I don't think he's that good. I'm sorry if I'm the only person in the world that says that, but I think he's overrated.
Yeah, he agrees with you over there.
No, I don't.
No, you don't. Oh.
No, I was saying to him being the only one that thinks that.
Oh. Well, for the longest time when I came on the podcast, you had Jaden Daniels over Drake May, right? And you had Jaden over Drake. I had Drake over
In
Jaden.
the draft episode, yeah.
Yeah, in the draft episode. I like Drake, but I see where you're coming from. A lot of people don't like him. Is it because of the whole North Carolina Pitt thing? Is that
I'm not a Pitt fan.
you're not? What's your college team?
Don't worry about it.
Don't tell me Penn State, please. Is it Penn State? Oh my God. I'm so sorry for your loss. My condolences to James Franklin.
Bye. Bye, James Franklin. Bye-bye. Drew Aller. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Drew out to the Steelers.
No. If that happens, I will crash out. No. Don't even speak of that.
that's a big no-no.
No.
Maybe Arch Manning.
I would take him over Drew Aller. I don't want to have to watch Drew Aller any more than I've already had to.
You know, as someone who's not a Penn State fan, I agree with you. Watching Drew Aller is pretty rough. It's really rough.
Tell me about it.
It's not good at all.
Imagine him as a starting quarterback.
Hey, I like what we have with Heinzel over in Pitt right now. So I'm happy.
Meanwhile, Bro Pavula is having Mizzou
Yeah, I'm
top
about to
15
say.
team, and they're gonna go into Vandy and absolutely wipe the floor. Oh,
Should never let him walk.
You know,
No,
I wouldn't
I
mind
love Bo.
that Oregon quarterback.
Dante Moore?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Dante Moore.
I've been seeing him all over my Instagram feed recently.
He's nice.
Apparently the Steelers have been scouting him a little bit.
Yeah, they won't get him because they keep winning.
Why do the Steelers keep getting quarterbacks?
That's what I'm saying. They still Will Howard.
Exactly. You got Will Howard. You don't need another quarterback.
He's a sixth rounder, is what they're saying. What everyone's saying.
You have Rudolph too.
So
Yeah, Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph's the first round playoff exit. He'll get us to the playoffs, but then he'll lose in the first round to Buffalo.
I'm not a Rudolph guy. Let's get back on
We
track.
know.
Yeah, we know. Giants and Eagles. NFC East battle. Philadelphia hasn't really looked themselves until last week. The Giants, though, wow, what a game they had against
loss.
Denver. Giving up, 30 points in the fourth quarter?
33?
33? That's ridiculous. Yeah, the New York Giants, they have Jackson Dart. They got my man Cam Scadaboo. I want to go to you, Nick, on this one first. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this game. Who you got winning?
I mean, they just played each other 2 weeks ago, didn't they? Yeah.
Yes.
And in that game, that was just funny, because the Giants won. But yeah, for this game, give me the Giants again.
Another upset.
Give me the Giants
Okay.
again. 32-28.
32-28. We're getting score predictions and everything. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
you are. Eagles, they aren't good.
No.
They're overrated. They're bums.
Everyone but the Steelers are overrated.
No, but
Is there another team you like outside of Pittsburgh? Or no? You're just all
no, but it's Philly. They're all overrated. They're all a bunch of bums.
I mean, I agree with you as a Cardinals fan, so.
It's Philly here. This is loud, annoying, and obnoxious.
I agree with you on that. They are loud, annoying, and obnoxious.
That's fair.
They're like Cowboys fans, but we don't need to talk about them right now.
I literally despise more NFL teams than I do NHL teams.
Really?
Yeah.
And NHL is your sport.
I know. Well, the NHL, I only hate 2 teams.
What's the two teams?
Flyers, obviously.
Okay, I'm about to say
and
Flyers.
Thank
Capitals.
God.
Wait, what's
Okay.
the other one?
Flyers and Caps.
Okay, that
See, I
makes
can
sense.
respect the Capitals, though.
No.
I can respect them. They're a good team. And
No.
they're not known for being a dirty team.
Oh, that's not. You broke Nick.
Huh?
I could probably name, if I had a sheet in front of me, 7 more teams dirtier than them. And there's probably at least 2 in our conference. The Rangers are dirtier than them.
So, let me ask
The
you
Rangers
this.
are dirtier.
Do you know this guy named Tom Wilson?
Yeah.
He's a bum. He's a gross, disgusting
That's a
bum.
player, though, not the team itself. There's teams themselves that are just dirty teams.
I have watched Alex Ovechkin literally break Letang's ankle with his stick.
He did do that.
He did do that because my parents were at the game and I watched it live on TV.
I actually respect Ovechkin.
Okay, now that I'm older, yeah, but still a bum. Always does is score. Can't do anything else. He just sits there and waits for the puck in his freaking little circle. No back check, no effort. Bum. But I
Getting a headache just thinking about the Capitals.
I can't stand that team, dude. I cannot stand that team. I cannot stand that team.
What's worse, Flyers or Capitals?
Flyers.
Okay,
The
good.
entire city of Philadelphia is just. There's a reason why I haven't been to that city, and I more than likely never will go to that city.
So do you brotherly love? So you're going Giants, though?
They are. Oh, yeah. I'm going Giants I guess technically 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
Well, 2 of the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, sweeping up throughout the regular.
But yeah, they're going to sweep the regular season against.
What about you, Lucas? Who you got?
I got Philly.
Philly?
I don't think a sweep's happening.
So they're going to 1-1 it?
They're gonna 1-1 it.
Look, here's my thing with the Philadelphia Eagles. I do not like their rushing attack. They are 30th in the NFL right now. Out of 32 teams, they are ranked 30th. How are you ranked 30th with Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts as a dual threat quarterback on your
Madden
team?
cover.
That's what I want to know. So I'm going to rule with Philadelphia. Yeah, that's a good point. Madden curse. I'm going to rule with Philadelphia, though, just because I think they have a more explosive offense than New York currently does. Let's not forget Malik Neighbors is still down. He's going to be gone for a while. The New York Giants offense is young compared to Philadelphia's. And when A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts is on point, they actually make magic. The first couple weeks, we have not seen that, but both Hurts and Devontae Smith, I think, had damn near 400 yards last week. So I'm going to take that over New York Giants right now. I think they have a much higher power offense right now. Let's go into Buffalo Bills, Carolina Panthers. Carolina coming off a win while Buffalo is coming off a bye. Lucas, who do you got in this game? Bills going to finally get back on track?
The last time I said I really wanted to take Carolina and didn't, you know what happened?
They won.
Mm-hmm. And you know who I really want to take right now?
Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So I'm going to take Buffalo.
Oh, okay. You didn't learn your lesson, huh?
No. Some people say I never learned my lesson, and to every single one of those people, you are absolutely right. I never learned my lesson. I'm taking Buffalo, and it's probably going to be a very close game that has a very good chance of going to Carolina, especially since they're at home.
What about you, Nick? Who we got?
Give me Buffalo 14-13.
14-13.
Jeez.
Low score.
Absolute low scoring, 1 point. Buffalo just somehow pulls it out of nowhere and just, wins by 1 point because Buffalo's also not good. But
So is Carolina missing an extra point, or are they getting a touchdown and a field goal and another field goal?
low key, I think Buffalo's gonna get a
God, I'm thinking now.
You do got me thinking. Low key, I could see it play out where it's like 13-7, and Buffalo just last second, gets the touchdown and then kicks the extra point to win. They'll miss an extra point or something. That's just no. Low key, I can see Carolina doing a touchdown and then 2 field goals.
Okay.
And then
2 touchdowns for Buffalo.
yeah.
Okay. I can see that. I'm going to go with Buffalo. As much as I love Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers, I'm a big Bryce Young fan. I was Bryce Young over CJ Stroud whenever that draft happened. But the thing with Josh Allen, he does such a good job at being a leader. He does such a good job at putting this team on his back, leading by example, helping out with the younger guys. So what?
Leading by example.
No, absolutely not. Nick, you probably don't know this. I'm in wrestling.
Yeah.
We talk about this all the time. There's a wrestler at 880 Wrestling named some guy named John and Clayton King. They're these 2 wrestlers. They're called the leaders by example. He's laughing because I said leading by example. And they hate me.
There's
about
number one enemy.
that. They're my number one enemy. They pick on me. They came on this podcast. They're not good people.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're bad people.
That's
Bodyguard by
crazy.
example.
We don't like them. Just shut up over there.
That's crazy.
We do not like them. But
I
no,
might need to pull up to one of these wrestling events.
you should. They're free. They're over in the
They're
south side.
free?
They're free. They're over in the south side. They're
Really?
10 minutes from here. Yep.
Ooh, I might need to pull up to one of these.
Yeah, every
See what
Thursday
it's all
night.
about.
I'll send you the address. 1010 Freyberg Street.
Oh, it's Thursday nights.
Every Thursday night.
Oh, that.
You got class?
I don't have class. Well, I have class until 5:40, but then after I do missionary work for high schoolers in Cairnsburg.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we do some Friday shows every now and then too. So
That's sick.
yeah, I'll have to send you some stuff over. We have a lot of cool shows out there.
That's fire.
But except for those two. Those two are scumbags. We don't mess with the leaders by example on 2 Jagoffs. But that's okay. I'm gonna pick the Buffalo Bills as well because A, Josh Allen actually knows how to lead by example, and B, I believe they are a much better squad. I really do. Next up, what are you laughing for over there?
Nothing.
Okay. Chicago Bears, Baltimore Ravens. I'm going with the Bears. Sorry. Ravens are just too hurt right now. Lamar's not healthy. Half their defense is hurt. Their offensive line is banged up. I'm a fan of what Caleb Williams is doing. I question Ben Johnson at times with some of the decisions he makes on 3rd down. I don't understand why we're in the shotgun whenever you could just go have Caleb Williams under center, but that's just a little critique that I have. I was very impressed with that win a couple weeks back, though, against Dallas. That really cemented it for me for Chicago. They're not going to be in the playoffs or anything too crazy, but they're on the right path right now. So I'm going to go Chicago. Either or.
I'm taking Chicago as well. Baltimore's a dumpster fire. That team sucks. Bottom of the division, imagine. Yeah, anybody that said they're going to the Super Bowl is probably an idiot. Yeah, I'm taking Chicago.
Okay. I had Baltimore beginning the season. That's why I said that. Yeah. That was before all the injuries.
Give me the Bears.
The Bears?
Go Bears.
26-3.
26-3.
The Ravens are so
Hey,
bad,
Jack
dude.
will like that.
The
Jack-
Ravens are so bad. Dude, they're awful. I literally feel No, you know what? I don't feel bad.
No?
I thought I did, but nah.
I'm going to say they're still probably going to be number 1.
I don't feel
Yeah.
bad, honestly. It's like if I felt bad for the Flyers, but I really don't.
You know, the guy we were talking about earlier, Mr. Jack Dean, him and his brother are dressing up as the people that said the Bears.
the Bears.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
my
dressing
room-
up as them.
Well, Drew, you know Drew.
I
He's
know
a
Drew.
Ravens fan, so.
He's a Ravens fan.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine true.
And he no longer even watches the team until they fire Harbaugh.
Wow. Oh,
That
so
is-
he's all against Harbaugh.
Oh, he does not like Harbaugh. Which, fair, because, Harbaugh, I don't like him. He's such an idiot.
Harbaugh reminds me a lot of Tomlin. It's just...
Yeah, but,
Harbaugh
I
makes
think,
a lot of dumb decisions whenever the win is right there.
don't get me wrong, Tomlin does a lot of stupid stuff, but, it could be worse. We could have Harbaugh.
Yeah.
It just, reminds me,
I'd rather
we
have
could have it
Tomlin.
worse.
I'd rather
I
have
would too.
Tomlin.
Yeah.
Harbaugh has the win right there and then goes for some stupid ass play that loses the game.
Yeah, remember that 2-point conversion?
Yes.
And then Mark Andrews just drops the ball, right in the end zone.
That was my favorite play of all time.
I mean, to be fair, they did beat us in the playoffs last year, which honestly was actually on Drew's birthday. So Drew was,
Oh, happy birthday.
yeah, so happy birthday to him. We were at Top Golf and he was celebrating. Cool. But, like, actually, I'll wait till we get to the Steelers to continue.
Okay, yeah. No,
Just remind me.
we were almost there. San Fran and Houston is next. Houston suffered a Monday night loss to the Seattle Seahawks, while San Francisco had a Monday night win against Atlanta. Listen, I think it's time we start questioning Brock Purdy because Mac Jones has looked good every start that he's had for the San Francisco 49ers so far. I've been very impressed, and I've been very critical of Mac Jones since he was drafted. And the Texans, I mean, I'm still going to be on C.J. Stroud just as much. Lucas, I know that's your second favorite team over there. You're a big C.J. Stroud guy. But I'm not sold. I'm not sold at all on C.J. Stroud. I'm not sold on this Houston staff. I'm going to go San Francisco on the road.
You want to go?
I'll go. I keep saying a lot of close games because I really do think there's going to be so many close games this week. I'm going to go 49ers 2019.
2019? Okay. 1 point.
Yeah. Another 1 point game. I just think there's so many close matchups this week. I just think we're going to have a good week of football.
Yeah.
I'm going to take San Fran as well.
Really? Over your Texans?
I've been picking against my Texans almost every week this year. I think I've picked the Texans maybe 2 or 3 times. I mean, they can't stay healthy. I mean, it's about as bad as San Fran, but San Fran has more weapons to work with. Mac Jones looks like the next coming of, I don't even know, who's a really good quarterback that was never like that good though.
Johnny Manziel.
I don't want to mention him right now. No, Mac Jones looks really good.
Charlie Batch.
Sure, we'll call him Charlie Batch. Christian McCaffrey looked good, if I'm not mistaken. I think he had decent stats.
Oh, McCaffrey was amazing. Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they're just the better all-around team right now, so I'm picking San Fran.
All right, we got Tampa Bay and New Orleans next. This is an NFC South matchup. Nick,
No, this is gonna be like unreasonably close.
now, Nick, I want to get your opinion on something.
Okay. Ask quick.
I'm a Baker Mayfield guy. I'm a big Baker Mayfield.
Oh my gosh.
I've looked
Continue,
since
please
Cleveland.
continue.
Okay, you're not? Or
No, continue.
Okay. I believe Baker Mayfield is the MVP right now. I really do. And this was a debate we just had on Sideline. You're in Rogers 6 to 9, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming you weren't there.
Yeah,
It was Ryan
unfortunately.
Thiele, Luke McKenna, Matt Palangi, and myself. Luke threw out Drake May, which I understand, but he's not there yet. Matt said Dak Prescott, go figure.
Of course he said Dak. Dak is a bomb.
He said Dak, and then Ryan and I were at least on the same page with Baker Mayfield. My philosophy is Baker Mayfield put the entire team on his back. Yes, Mike Evans. Yes, Chris Godwin. Yes, Ibuka. But guess what? They're all hurt.
Yeah.
Mike Evans has been on and off the field. Godwin hasn't been seen since week 2. Ibuka's missed 2 games. Bucky Irvin, their running back, has missed games, which has not opened up their passing game at all. Not to mention they have had 5 different offensive line variations through the first 7 weeks, and that defense is banged up. Kalijah Kancey has a big, big loss. So the fact that Baker Mayfield still puts this team on his back, has the most game-winning drives, and looks the best right now, that screams most valuable player to me. And a lot of people don't want to say it because of that big Monday night loss. It's the Lions. Come on.
Yeah.
Best receiver was Tez Johnson.
Tez Johnson, K. Daughton,
Yeah.
Sterling Shepard. But no, I have Baker Mayfield and the Bucs winning this. But I want to get your thoughts on that. Are you Team Baker this year?
Look, I think he's had a phenomenal year. I think he should be MVP.
Thank you.
I absolutely agree with you. I agree with Drew. I agree with anyone who says that. I think he's the...
Not Dak Prescott, though.
Oh my gosh, no. Listen, Matt Palangi was literally... I had my last class that I had today.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting next to me in it, and Bo was looking up Dak Prescott jerseys and going like this to the screen. I was like, are we for real right now, bro? I was like, the glazing is crazy, buddy. And he's like trying to tell me that Steelers fans are the worst in the league. Like, you're literally a Cowboys fan. Like, why are we yapping? But
Don't you shrug your shoulders over there?
I'm just saying, I'm not fond of Steelers fans either. Cowboys fans are worse. I agree.
2009.
Hush. Shut up. No, don't high five him, Nick. Come on.
oh, I'm high fiving him. 2009, buddy. Pens and Steelers, by the way. Anyway, so going off of that though, as much as I do love Baker and I think he's absolutely balling this year, I see a little bit of an upset here. I'm going
Wow.
Saints 14-9. I think yes, Baker's doing great.
You're
But
telling
I-
me Baker's going to have back-to-back 9-point games
Yeah, because like they don't.
against the Saints?
I don't think they have. I think the offense is just gonna struggle. I think because like when you're so injured, right, you can
Yeah.
only go so far until it starts like.
So wear down. Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
And I think this will be the week that it starts wearing down on them. So, yeah, I just think, and just kind of like how I felt about the Steelers game last week, I kind of see this as a trap game.
Mm.
So, Yeah, I'm gonna take the Saints for this one, 14-9. Low scoring again, but yeah, I just can't see. I think Baker's weapons are just too damaged right now.
It's a fair point. What about you, Lucas? Are you
Taking MVP Baker masterclass game right here. He's gonna have a big win on this game, I think, or it's gonna be really close.
So we're at least all in agreement that Baker's the MVP.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, if what I say is true, then I think you could start having a little bit more of a discussion. Like if what I say happens, I'm not saying it's going to. Obviously, I'm not the Lord. I can't predict. However, if Baker does go off, like you say, Lucas, then yeah, I think it's
solidified.
It's yeah.
Okay. Well,
Dak Prescott. What are we doing?
Matt's not the only one. Nick Brown too also says that. The other Nick.
Downtown Nicky Brown.
Yep, downtown Nick Brown.
Downtown Nick Brown doesn't even know what he's saying half the time.
Where is he? I miss him. I haven't seen him in forever.
He is probably at bingo. That's probably where he's at.
Is that bingo?
Yeah, he goes to bingo every week.
That's actually bingo's fun, dude.
It's fun.
Have you been to the bingo at Point Park?
I have not.
Dude, they get like insane.
Nick's trying to drag me to one.
No, dude, go.
I should go?
They're
If you go, I'll go.
I mean, when are they normally? Thursday nights?
Oh, I can't do Thursday.
Every
Sorry.
every single night, pretty much. You can go whenever.
Dude, Point Park bingo. That's another reason to come to Point Park. The bingo is like top tier.
Yeah,
like it's insane.
you can go down to North Braddock with Nick to go do bingo.
Broker's the North but what?
I don't know if it's actually North. I know he goes somewhere in
Bro
Braddock.
goes to Braddock to play bingo.
He goes all over. He travels.
Crazy.
And on this game, I'm going to downtown Denver town.
Oh God! Oh, speaking of downtown Nick Brown, we got Dallas next. Oh, look at that, Dallas and Denver.
He's a boys fan.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
He's worse than Matt.
He's worse than Matt. He thinks they're going to the Super Bowl.
He said that after they traded Micah Parsons, their chance of going to the Super Bowl went up.
95%. I swear, we're not trying to rage bait you. Like this is actually, this is on camera too. In this same room, he said this.
I'm sorry. What? How does that mathematically make sense?
Phone him. Ask him. Why not?
That's like...
Phone Nick Brown right now so we can prove to Nik Shermeto that this is true. He's not at bingo yet.
That's like me saying... What even is an equivalent? That's like me saying when the Penguins traded Getzel.
Mm-hmm.
No, shoot. I would even go when... I don't even have a good example.
Yeah, don't disturb. So. Hey, Nick.
Oh, hi, Nick Brown.
What's up?
So, going by your math, did you or did you not publicly state that after trading Micah Parsons, Dallas' chance of going to the Super Bowl went up?
You're on 2 Jagoffs, by the way, with Nik Shermeto. Say hi.
Yes.
Oh, you did say that.
I don't understand the mathematics.
Nick, he doesn't understand the mathematics.
I need logistical, like MLA format reasoning here.
Right.
I need the text evidence of why.
Nick, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What was your reasoning behind the percentage going up?
Just because you ex Micah, you now have George Pickens, and I think that kind of offset and made chances even better.
How does that offset when one's offensive side of the ball, the other's the defensive side of the ball? What?
I think Dallas's offense is greater than their defense, even though their defense gives up a lot of points.
Does this guy know the phrase
Dallas's
defense
offense
wins championships?
skyrocketing right now.
I tried telling him. I tried, Nick.
All right, Nick. Well, thank you so much for answering the phone.
Thanks for the clarification, downtown Nick Brown.
Oh, Nick.
Thank you.
Nick Brown, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
How's bingo?
It's going well.
Can you slide me like a 50? I have $1 left in my account.
Ask Austin. He's the man with the money.
No, I am not. I'm broke.
Austin, you want to slide me a 50?
I got only $30 in my account, Nick. I'm sorry.
Hey, Mr. $600 in your wallet. Can you slide me like a 20 so I can just get some gas?
He's quiet. He's on the bus.
All right, Nick. We'll let you go.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Nick.
Bye, Nick. I ain't getting my 50 on that.
No, we're not getting anything.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You'll get a bingo dauber maybe, but
Oh, what?
a bingo dauber, you know, like
Things like you press down like the bingo card that
Like a stamp?
Yeah, like the circle things of like.
That's what they call bingo dollars. Like the.
Bingo? I've never heard that.
Really? Yeah, it's like
No,
the little
when I
things that
played-
you
when I-
never.
When I
Yeah.
play bingo, I put the little chips on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
did
that's
that when I
how
was younger.
That's,
Yeah.
that's how I played. That's how
Anyways,
I've
I'm
always-
going for downtown Denver Town on this game.
Yeah, we got way off track there. Denver and Dallas.
Downtown Denver Town.
Denver? Okay, what about you, Nick?
I literally just dogged on them. And fun fact, I don't like either of these teams either.
What team do you like besides the Steelers?
Steelers.
Okay.
And then there's like teams I'm like neutral on, and then a bunch of teams I don't like.
I have a lot of teams I like, and then neutral, and then a few I don't like.
No, the other team I like the Steelers because I love them.
Steelers, Texans, Packers, Tampa Bay.
Don't look at me.
Gosh, name the rest of the 32 teams if you want at this point. Gosh.
That's awesome.
I don't think I have a fifth one.
Oh,
I mean, I guess I'd put the Chargers as my fifth one.
oh my gosh, the guy's a top 5. That's gotta be loyal to one.
And my
team.
favorite logo of all time is the old Dolphins one. And I had the dolphin with the helmet on.
Okay, that goes hard.
That was my old.
that
That,
does
was
go
that was my favorite logo of all time. And then they
Okay.
got rid of it.
Like that's different than like a favorite team. Like
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just stating it all.
like I only
It's
cheer for two. I cheer for 2 cities. I
Oh.
don't even cheer for the teams. I just cheer for the cities and like the teams in that city.
Pittsburgh and
Toronto.
I was about to say Toronto.
Yeah.
You're a Leafs guy, aren't you?
Yeah. I mean, they're my second.
Sorry.
No, honestly, it's well deserved. But like, Pittsburgh's always gonna be number 1 because I was born here. But like, for the fam, Toronto's number 2.
Okay, that makes sense. So, are you going with Dallas or Denver? Who'd you say?
Oh yeah, I know I just dogged on them, but like, I'm gonna go a really high scoring game here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Dak throws for 300 yards, and George Pickens.
We're getting stats now.
And George Pickens has at least 2 touchdowns because I have him on fantasy.
How many unnecessary roughness calls?
Oh, and like 3 suplexes into Surtain. Is Pat Sutton? He's not hurt, right?
Pat Surtain?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's good.
Yeah, I think he's good.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah,
suplex
him
him. Like
and-
3.
him
He's
and-
going to be by Pickens this weekend.
I mean, last
Nick Bonito's gonna
time these two people met up, George Pickens did kind of cook Surtain.
Yeah, well, they're gonna end up like fighting 5 times probably, but I'm gonna go 44-33.
44-30. Okay.
Dallas.
You got 33 back-to-back weeks for Denver.
I know.
One in an upset win, one in a loss.
I know. Well, either way, whatever the score is, I got Dallas winning.
Look, here's the thing. This is a tough game for me to pick because I actually really like Denver. I think their defense is top tier, and Nick Bonito, I don't know why we're not having that conversation yet.
Bonito.
He should be MVP, not MVP, I'm sorry, Defensive Player of the Year right now. No, not MVP, I'm sorry. Mixed up my awards. He should be Defensive Player of the Year. I'm surprised that we're not talking about that just yet. But Dallas, I've said before and I say it again, they have the worst defense in football. They have the least amount of sacks. They have the least amount of forced fumbles. They have the least amount of pressures. They have the worst run defense, worst pass defense. They're awful. They're atrocious. They're terrible. I'm going to go Denver in a very close game because Denver's offense has had a hard time getting the engine going. Bo Nix has looked good. Cortland Sutton has looked good. But outside of that, I've been very disappointed with R.J. Harvey in the running game. I was expecting a little bit more out of this Denver running game, especially after moving on from Javonte. And they still haven't found their footing yet. So I'm going to go Denver. It's going to be close. I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas gets a win, but I agree with Nick. It's going to be very high scoring. It's going to be a shootout, pretty much. Then we go to Indy and Tennessee. I'm actually intrigued by this game because everyone keeps asking, when are the Colts going to drop off? When are the Colts going to drop off? It doesn't seem like they're dropping off anytime soon. Daniel Jones is lighting it up. The receivers are incredible. Jonathan Taylor's playing behind a Hall of Fame offensive line. I'm impressed with Steichen and what he has up his sleeve. What about you, Nick? You like the Colts?
Yeah, the Colts are good. I think the Colts, this is going to be like not a close game. Titans are bad. I also don't like the Titans.
You like the Colts?
They're like neutral.
Okay, they're a neutral team. You found a neutral one.
Yeah, but like, I mean, they're good. Like, I don't like to admit it, but they're good. I think because next week the Steelers play them, right?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be such a great game.
That will be a good game.
And if the Steelers win, these next 2 games, I don't know if they will or not. Well, you'll find out about this week's game.
Mm-hmm.
Next week's game, I don't know yet, but
Were you rolling with Colts here?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's
Okay.
not gonna. It's like gonna be like 38-13 or something.
38-13.
It's not gonna be close.
I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go with the Colts too. I think it's going to be a bit of a blowout too because, I mean, they're just moved on from their head coach, Brian Callahan. They don't have a offense. They really don't have a defense. They made a statement saying they were willing to ship off any player except for Cam Ward. So obviously they are ready to move on as a franchise. They're ready to begin that rebuild, which they need to do, especially with a young rookie quarterback. I just hope he sticks around after his rookie deal. I'm going to go Colts too. I think the Colts are good.
Yeah, I'm picking the Colts here. Tennessee's just not doing good this year at all. They're not really putting up. I'm not really worried here for Danny Dimes.
No.
Not worried for Danny Dimes. Well, now is the game that we've all been waiting for. We got 2 Steelers fans in the room today, and they are going to be home on Sunday Night Football, prime time against the team that I have a hat right there. I didn't mean to put it purposely in between you two, but the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers' first time facing his former team as a Steeler. Who wants to go first here? Who wants to take the gamble on the Steelers and Packers? Actually, I'll go first. I'm not a Steeler fan, so I'll be unbiased here.
Okay.
I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers have the best chance of beating Green Bay out of any team that Green Bay has played this year. Now, does that mean I think they're going to win? Not quite. I believe the Pittsburgh Steelers match up perfectly against Green Bay. When we could break down corner for corner, receiver for receiver, back from tackle, tackle to guard, guard to nose tackle, every position you break down, this is an even matchup. But what it comes down to is going to be quarterback play. Who plays the position better? Is it going to be Aaron Rodgers or Jordan Love? When we look at the season overall, there's no debating it's been Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has been phenomenal. Aaron Rodgers has looked like he hit the fountain of youth. Aaron Rodgers has turned back the clock and seems like he's going to go on that path of success. Hell, I would even say the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to win the AFC North by default. Put an asterisk by it because Baltimore's injured, Cleveland is Cleveland, and
Doesn't matter.
And Cincinnati doesn't have Burrow. Pittsburgh will be back in the playoffs. They may even win the playoff game for the first time in 9 years.
Talk to me nice.
But here's the issue. They are going to lose on Sunday Night Football. The Green Bay Packers are going to come into Pittsburgh, and they're going to get a statement win. They tied with Dallas. They have a lot of redemption to get off their plate. I believe they're going to do it on Sunday night in Pittsburgh. Nick, I just broke your heart. I apologize. But I'm going to go with the Packers.
All right, you want to cook him or do you want me to cook him?
I'll let you cook because I don't know.
All right, so that's everything you said up to the last sentence is true. But the one thing you said that wasn't true is that the Steelers are not losing this game. I'm going Steelers 31-27. Another close game, but give me the Steelers, baby. Like, not even being biased, though. I think this is a great matchup, and I think it'll really test where the Steelers are at this season. And honestly, I think, yes, I think their defense ain't going to have like an amazing game, but I think their defense is going to have like a clutch game. I think their defense is going to be able to hold off the Packers enough to where they can win this game. And I think if the offense is going to keep doing what Rodgers is going to keep doing what he's been doing. Gosh, dude, Jaylen Warren is a dog. I love him. Like, I'll do anything for that man. Dude, DK, I think's gonna have a great.
DK's gonna be great.
I think DK's gonna have a great game. He better have a great game. He's my other fantasy wide receiver. And oh my gosh, dude, I think it's gonna be a great, exciting game. And I think just coming off the loss too, I think the Steelers are gonna rebound nicely here. I think the Steelers get a win, and just like the Penguins, they're also gonna be 5-2.
Okay. So I'm in disagreement with Nick. Lucas, you're the tiebreaker here.
I think I'm going to have to go with Pittsburgh on this one.
Atta boy.
Surprise.
Yep.
I honestly don't think Pittsburgh's going to be able to put up 31 points. I'm just hoping that we can hold Green Bay down to a low-scoring game. I want to see Aaron Rodgers do good against his former team. You know, it's probably his last time that he's ever going to verse them in the league. So I think it's going to be a competitive game. I think that both teams are going to kind of want to kill each other. So I think, I don't know. I'm proud of our offensive line right now. You know, Roderick Jones has proven me wrong. He held Myles Garrett to look like a nobody.
He played in that game?
Yeah, I know, right? Like
exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he played because he
And-
did nothing.
He got soloed by Broderick Jones. Like, they weren't even double guarding for some of those plays. It was Broderick Jones' masterclass game, holding Myles Garrett to 2 tackles. That's all he got that game.
I was gonna say, didn't he only get like 2 tackles?
He
or
only
something?
got
But
2 tackles that whole
exactly
game.
that.
You know, if it was Broderick Jones and someone else double teaming him, that'd be one thing. But it's solo versus Broderick Jones. So you know what? Our line looks decent. There's a lot of inconsistencies in it, but there's also some improvements in it. Our wide receiver room, as every time I start to be like, yeah, we got a good wide receiver room, they just can't catch the ball ever again. So you know, I'm hoping DK can show up. I'm hoping everyone else can kind of fall into line. The run game needs to happen. Defense needs to be on top performance. But I think we can have a decent game where we win.
I'm not really worried about the offense. I'm more worried about the defense.
Of Pittsburgh or
Yeah.
okay.
I'm more if the defense shows up, they show up. Here's the thing. I need the offense to put up more than 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I need the offense to be putting up like 3 or 4 touchdowns.
I think the defense will. I think they're gonna have a bounce back game.
Look, here's the thing with Pittsburgh, and the only reason why I'm disagreeing with you guys and going Green Bay is because a lot of people are looking at Pittsburgh as the team going into this game as, oh my goodness, this is the redemption game for Aaron Rodgers. He's playing his former team. He's going up against Green Bay. It's on the primetime Sunday night lights. This is where the Pittsburgh Steelers typically lose. I mean, we just saw what happened last week to the Cincinnati Bengals. We hyped them up to be this amazing entity, and then they got folded. They got put in their place.
Isn't there stuff like we've never won like a Thursday game away?
Yeah, that was just because
Yeah.
literally
That
game,
was a trap game and
if
a
that
half.
game was on a Sunday, we would have blown them out of the
I
water.
agree. I fully agree.
That was a trap. That was a trap game, and we fell right into it.
Exactly.
I'm not saying this is a trap game either. I just feel like this is going to be one of those games
This isn't a
that
trap game.
Steelers...
This is
How is
a
this
good
a
game.
trap game?
This is a good game.
How is this a trap game
I'm
when
not
they're
saying it's a
a
trap
4-1-1
game.
team?
I'm not saying it's a trap game. I'm just saying this is the type of game that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have a heartbreaking loss in. It's going to be heartbreaking. They're going to lead all game. Green Bay's going to come back. Love's going to put up the score. I'm just telling you. Watch what happens Sunday night.
I disagree. I think the Steelers will win this game.
Well, we do have a lot of teams on buys this week we're not going to be talking about. We got the Seattle Seahawks, Rams, Raiders, Jaguars, Cardinals, thank goodness, and the Lions are all on a bye for this week. So we won't cover any of them, but we do have one final game to talk about. Monday night, Washington Commanders, Kansas City Chiefs. Who we going with?
I'm going Kansas City for the simple fact that Jaden Daniels is out. And as far as I know, I think 1 or 2 of their receivers are still out too.
McLaurin is coming back, though.
Oh, he is coming back?
McLaurin is coming
Okay,
back.
so I think just maybe like their wide receiver 2 or 3 is hurt or whatever.
Debo's
but
hurt.
I don't see them winning without Jaden Daniels. Well, Jaden Daniels, I honestly might pick him, but without him, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. I mean,
You hate the Chiefs, too?
fun fact, I'm actually neutral on them. I know a
I'm
lot of
surprised.
I was gonna say
I
that's
know a lot of
surprising.
people don't like them, but like they don't bother me.
Good.
Like, I mean, like I'm not gonna like cheer for them unless they're playing like last year when they played the Eagles. Like I just
Oh, you were
I
one of
don't-
the few Chiefs supporters in the Super Bowl.
I was cheering.
Yeah,
for
I don't
the-
want-
I was cheering for the Eagles.
I don't want Philly to win a freaking.
I
I
didn't
don't want them
either.
to win anything.
I was cheering for the Eagles. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I didn't want the Chiefs three-peat. I didn't want.
You-
I didn't want. I would never hear the end of it if the Chiefs three-peated. They'd still be talking about
My
it.
dad will be all over you.
They would be talking about it for the next 70 years if they three-peated.
You could not pay me to cheer for a Philly team.
I wasn't cheering for them, but I was hoping they won. Like I wasn't like, oh my god, yes, touchdown! Oh my god, Aaron's touchdown! But like I was like, please don't let them three-peat.
You can't pay me to support a Philly team. You just can't. Maybe the Eagles in like some circumstances. Not the Phillies. And not the Flyers.
No
Yeah.
Sixers either.
Sixers I'm neutral on because like Pittsburgh doesn't have an NBA.
They're Philly, though.
I know, but like I'm a Raptors fan, so I don't really have like any beef. with
Okay.
them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The only NBA teams I don't like are then both New York teams.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll
next end,
you'll
next.
never catch me supporting the Flyers. I'd rather a team like 7. I'd rather the Panthers like 7-peat than
Yeah,
the Flyers to win a
yeah,
Stanley Cup.
absolutely.
I agree with you guys on that.
Yeah.
So who you got? Washington, Kansas. Oh, you said Kansas City, right?
Yeah, we both.
Yeah,
You said Kansas City. It's Kansas City all across the board. I got the Chiefs too. Chiefs are back. They got Rashee Rice. They got Xavier Worthy. Pacheco's looking pretty good. I wish Hunt nothing but the best. We saw him go down with that injury last week. Looked pretty scary. 31-0 though against Las Vegas Raiders.
Well, that's the Raiders.
It is the Raiders,
it's
but
the
a
Raiders.
division rival. I mean, 31-0 shutting out any team in football nowadays is impressive. We saw it with Carolina earlier this year with Atlanta. I was very impressed with them these first couple weeks. I was very impressed with them the last couple weeks of the season. The first couple weeks, I feel like they were just getting their footing in, maybe a bit of a Super Bowl hangover from losing against the Philadelphia Eagles. They needed that bounce back. They needed some help. But I think they're calling it the 4-1-5 now. Rasheed, Worthy, and Hollywood Brown. That's what they're calling themselves now, the 4-1-5. I like that. You got Juju in there as a nice gadget guy. Travis Kelce, he's starting to find his footing, but he's looked pretty bad the first couple weeks of the season. I like what the Chiefs are doing, but defensively, we got to give Steve Spagnuolo credit. He is coaching up a really good defensive staff. I'm very impressed with the defense right now. But can Mahomes hang on when it comes playoff time? That's going to be the question that we have to wait and see. That's all the NFL games, though, boys. Nick, it was so good having you on this week, man. We have a couple other announcements to make at the end of this episode, but what did you think about your first time on 2 Jagoffs?
That was good. I liked it.
Crossing the pond, coming to another podcast.
Yeah, I know. But no, it was fun. I appreciate you guys having me on. It was fun to talk a sport that I would count as my 3rd favorite sport.
What's your second?
NASCAR.
Oh, NASCAR. Okay. Big NASCAR lover.
Big NASCAR. I love it.
Favorite driver?
Matt DiBenedetto.
Okay. I don't keep up with NASCAR, but I...
Yeah. He unfortunately just lost his ride for another driver, like before the season even ended, which sucked because they said he was going to be returned to that ride next year, and then they just fired him again.
Yeah.
This is like the 3rd time he's been fired before the season ends, which sucks, but oh well.
Well, hockey, NASCAR, and football it is then. But no, we're glad to have you on, Nick. It was awesome.
Whoa. Let me stop you there. You'd only mess it up.
You hear this, Nick?
Gotta be bodyguard by example over here.
Oh.
And, you always bring these guests on, but you never really, let them have any fun on it. You kind of, run it on your schedule. So we're going to run it on my schedule, too. You haven't let me take it over in a while. So,
okay. I like this.
Something we like to do on our podcast, Nick, we call it the color segment.
Ooh.
And what I do is I spend my hard-earned time researching new colors, and I bring them on the podcast in a this or that sense. It's colors that I can guarantee you have never heard of in your life.
I'm sorry, you say colors.
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 Like this is green, like color.
Yeah.
Yeah, like colors.
What?
Like I find colors that I guarantee you've never heard of. You might have seen something that looks similar, but you've never heard of the color itself.
Okay.
So we're gonna do a little this or that. I have one this or that. It's just one. It's just 2 colors. You just gotta choose between them. Austin has also never seen these. He didn't even know I was doing this part.
I have Nick. This was not planned, so I have no clue what he's doing right now.
You know what? Bring it.
We're in the same book. Let's do this.
Bring it on.
All right. So for the first color, this is a pretty pristine color over here. We have anti-flash white.
That's just white.
No, it's anti-flash white.
What's the difference?
Well, there's white and then there's anti-flash. This has no flash. Made by the military, by the way. This color was invented by the military.
How do you invent a color?
Yeah.
How do you invent a color?
You're the first one to discover it and make it.
Who in the world invents colors?
The military. But don't worry.
Who wakes up one day and goes, I'm going to make a color?
But you can't do this or that without a second color. So, I had to have a second color. Well,
we have to choose one or the other, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's gonna be some BS.
We have Quincinadrone magenta.
I actually like that.
That's pretty.
I
ain't gonna cap.
I could have that as my bathroom wall one day, low key.
You know what I was thinking of? Like a luxurious
Yeah.
Is this the color like the couch?
Yeah.
And the lobby waiting room?
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that in Marriott
walls.
somewhere. Yeah.
Or like the walls. Or maybe even the carpet.
So what's the
it's
two
giving
colors?
hotel.
We have Quincinadrone magenta, or
Quincenato magenta.
Quincinadone magenta.
Quin what?
Cinadrone.
That sounds made up.
Or anti-flash white.
Dog, you just made up both those names. It's magenta.
I found them on
white,
Google. They even have the RGB for the anti-flash white. It's R242, G243, and B244.
Don't look at me, Nick. I don't know.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What? What goes through your mind when you go, I'm just going to Google colors that people don't know?
One day, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I was coming on for a game show with Austin. I called him maybe 2 or 3 hours before we were set to record. And I was like, Austin, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm running out of things to ask you. Like we've done this probably 4 times now. I don't know. He's like, just think of something random. Like, it doesn't have to be sports related. It doesn't have to be podcast related. Just think of something random and start asking me like this or that of it. And I was like, okay. So I sat there and thought to myself, and I called Mr. Jack Dean. This is before his time on the podcast. And I'm like, all right, look, I can't think of anything to ask Austin. I've done sports. I've done podcasts. Like, just do colors. I'm like, that's a genius idea. So now I've probably spent like 3 hours of my life over the probably 30 or so episodes I've done this. Maybe close to like 4 hours researching colors.
Okay, but you couldn't have done like blue or green or like.
Well, that's like basic though.
So
Some of the other colors that he said was fuzzy wuzzy brown. That was
Purple,
one from the past.
purple magic majesty or purple mountain majesty.
That was one. There was
what color is that?
Purple.
yeah.
Dude.
There
Who?
Vanta Black was one of the most legendary
There was Tickle
ones.
I know Vanta Black. I know that
Really?
color.
What about Tickle Me Pink? I'm serious. That's the color. I'm serious.
You see, you said for
If
the
I say
longest
what
time
I
that
think,
Vanta
I'll be suspended
for
6
the
months.
for the longest time ever, you said that Vanta Black was made up, and he just said that he's seen it.
No, I know Vanta Black.
Okay.
Like that's like the darkest shade of black.
Yeah,
possible.
see, some people know it.
Like like I've seen images of like cars painted Vanta Black, and it looks like they haven't unlocked that car yet. There's actually a song on my playlist. Like I listen to like so much EDM and like dubstep music.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a song that I listen to called Vanta Black.
And you said it was fake.
I didn't know.
I'm gonna show
You
you.
said
it.
Hey Bell Yellow at one point. How am I supposed to know?
That is the most legendary color.
Look, it's by Sullivan King and Dirty Phonics. It's called Vanta Black.
There it is. Yeah, it's
actually
real.
very
It's on
good.
Spotify.
It's a very good.
So do you
song.
guys
See?
prefer anti-flash white or
The
Quinstrinus?
second one, the
the pretty
magenta.
color, not the
Not the military one.
basic all white.
Quinastrodone. Sorry, I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Quinastrodone.
tomato. Still prefer the hotel
All right,
color
so
over the white.
Quinastrodone magenta it is.
Okay. Well, Lucas, thank you for bringing back the color segment. It's been a while. We did this with Angelo a little while ago.
Really?
Oh, you should have saw Angelo. He loved it.
Yeah,
I mean-
fuzzy wuzzy brown.
Wait. Oh, I read that quickly and I thought I had 6-7 social media notifications.
Oh, it's about, you know.
But it's only 50. I had to get one more in. This is the last podcast I'll ever be able to say 6-7 on. So.
I know. You want to get it out real quick just so you don't have to deal with it?
6-7.
There it is. Well, Nick, it was great having you on. There is a couple of announcements I want to make real quick. This past Sunday, we had Joe Dombrowski on for Interview Sunday, so definitely go check that out. This week is my broadcast colleague from 880 Wrestling joining me, Toddy Tondera, everybody's favorite. Lucas, you met Toddy quite a few times, so you know him pretty well. He will be down here in studio coming up this Sunday. That'll be coming live at 10 a.m. Next week, we'll be doing weekly predictions as well. And not only that, 2 Jagoffs Live, Day of Giving special, is going to be coming to Point Park University from 4 to 7 next Wednesday, a week from today. I'm excited for it because we have a lot of special guests planned. President Versailles will be there. I'll be there. LK, you'll be there. You going to be there, Nick? You going to be at 2 Jagoffs Live?
Where is this?
Lawrence Hall, the fishbowl. It's going to be from 4 to 7. We're going to have drinks. We're going to have appetizers. There's going to be
next
T-shirts
Wednesday?
giveaways. Yep, next Wednesday.
I'm going to stop in for a little bit low key.
I'll be hosting my podcast. We're going to be recording it. It'll be posted to the channel later on for people who can't make it. But everybody is going to be there at Point Park University. This is one of the biggest events I'm hosting. We're looking to raise $350,000 for students here at Point Park.
Well, I unfortunately do not have that money, but what I do have is my personality. So I'll be there to observe your glorious podcast.
Awesome. Thank
until I have to leave for church.
you. Okay. That's a valid reason, though. That's a valid reason.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm excited for you to be there. I'm excited for all of you to be there as well. Get your free tickets now. Links are in the bios. Nick, any final words you want to leave with the audience on your first appearance on 2 Jagoffs?
Yeah. Thanks for having me on, first off. That was fun. Love being able to talk football. The Steelers are winning the Super Bowl this year.
God.
The Penguins are winning the Stanley Cup this year.
wouldn't be
The
mad.
Pirates
Suck.
are still the Pirates. There are things I'd say, but I cannot because I work for the team. NASCAR is fun. And you also really check out Point Park because it's kind of lit.
It is.
No, but like, I met these people. And you can do a podcast too, like I do and you do and a lot of our friends do. And yeah, if you want to follow me, Nik Shermeto04 on Instagram. I got Nik Sher Hockey on X. Oh, I should definitely say this. Also follow Have a Shift Day.
There it
if
is.
you
I was
like
waiting for
hockey.
it.
Yeah, I was like,
I was gonna.
I thought you were about to say it for a
I was
second
about to
there.
plug
You
it. I
were-
was waiting for it.
no, I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Megan's not gonna let you back on now.
No.
Oh God, between the 6-7s
Okay,
and
yeah,
the forgetting.
but absolutely do follow Have a Shift Day. We love it. If you love hockey and are looking for a Penguins-based podcast or just like to stay in the loop around the NHL or the Penguins or both, definitely check out Have a Shift Day. We do weekly podcasts. We record on Mondays and then it comes out on Tuesdays. We do vlogs. We normally go on a trip each year now to a hockey game. Last year we went to Columbus for the Pens Blue Jackets game. This year we're still working on things, but there's a little bit of a consensus of Toronto.
Ooh, Toronto's nice.
We might be going to the 6. Maybe. That's not confirmed. I'm not confirming anything, but we're still talking about it. There's still a few cities that we're talking about potentially going to. We have that. We got Buffalo. I think someone mentioned Washington or Philly. We're not sure yet. Maybe Carolina. Possibly just going to an OHL game in like Erie or something. Or just going to Toronto just to check out the city. Or maybe just going to like a city, not even for a Penguins game, but just for a hockey game in general. Yeah, we talked maybe a little bit of Montreal. We're still working on it. And then we also do like vlogs and stuff. Like last year we went and played deck hockey. We've, just do like fun little stuff, and it's a great time. And our team's kind of growing now. We got 2 new freshmen who've joined us to help on our social media, and we got Bree.
Shout out to Bree.
Yeah, Bree Cup. She's now our editor.
Go Big Macs.
Um,
Unless you'll get that reference.
Canada Mac.
Yeah.
Well, that's actually where I do my thing at.
Oh, over Mac.
My
Yeah.
missionary stuff. It's for Canada Mac students. So I have to go to Canonsburg now every Thursday. But yeah, that's fun. And yeah, just have fun, read your Bible, drink your water, and have a good day.
I like that. That's some good words to end off. Some good words of wisdom. So thank you, Nik Shermeto, for joining us. And we'll make sure we link Have a Shift Day and tag you guys and everything. Leave all your socials down below so people can go check you out as well. Lucas, you got any final words?
It was fun. I'm glad to be back. Got to hang out with the coat rack himself.
I am not a damn coat rack. We're not doing this.
The coat rack is crazy.
Yeah, he's the coat rack.
Coat rack Kuhns.
CRK's coat rack Kennedy.
Coat rack candy.
Coat rack.
The reason why they call me a coat rack is because at 880 Wrestling, go figure, there's a wrestler named Chug Bogman who wears his ring jacket, and every time he comes out to the ring, he puts it over me like I'm a coat rack.
Oh, so
And
you
then
are the coat rack.
Toddy said, turned Austin into a coat rack.
Yeah.
So now his name is Coat Rack.
You gotta get in the ring and settle these beefs,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Like you just gotta get in the ring.
I'm taking Austin in 0-3 on that one.
You gotta get in the ring, dog. You gotta settle these beefs.
Actually, he has
man.
like 4
Well,
beefs.
the last time I got in the ring-
0-4.
Last time I got in the ring to do a segment to interview a wrestler, the champion came out and kind of scared me off. So I was like, I'll stay at the desk. I'm in a suit. I don't want to.
Nah, bro, you gotta rip off the suit,
Rip off
show
the
'em the
suit.
guns, and stand on business.
Okay.
Yeah, show him them glass guns.
Oh, screw you.
Glass guns is crazy.
He's gonna get apologized at the end of this episode.
I was gonna say, you're just gonna let him yap. to
Oh
you
no,
like
he's
that?
gonna get it
Like,
later. Don't you worry.
Yeah, right.
Just remember who's on the same bus as you later.
Oh,
Just remember who's gonna fall asleep on the bus later.
oh,
Probably both of us.
oh.
What was that? 6-7?
6-7.
6-7? I don't know. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in to 2 Jagoffs. Again, Day of Giving is next week. Make sure you show up and grab your tickets. Until next time, we'll see you all in the next one.
And screw Philadelphia.
Screw Philadelphia.
Screw Philly. Woo!
Peace.